We leave with this today. Surgeon had sex in middle of surgery. This fucking guy. Everybody else that talks about this story today, they'll be like, oh my God, that's fucking nuts. I got a doctor in my family. I got a literal brain surgeon. He doesn't do this type of shit, obviously. But to these guys, in this case, it was gallbladder surgery. To him, gallbladder surgery is so routine. He's like, oh, another gallbladder surgery. Oh, my God, I could do this in my sleep. And a lot of these guys have his people do all the heavy lifting. And then, they don't sew you up anymore. Oh, my God. My nephew is a literal brain surgeon. He's done thousands of surgeries on brains, literally. And he told me he's at the stage in his career that he does all the heavy lifting, the real shit gets inside your brain. Rewires stuff, figures out, what he has to do. And then he leaves. He goes, all right, you guys do the rest. And the rest of his team, they stitch you up and everything and get you all nice and ready for recovery. And so this guy, sure, the headline, surgeon had sex in the middle of surgery. You're like, oh my God. But then you learn that it was gallbladder surgery. One of the many pieces that were taken out of my dad in his life, matter of fact. After a KFC run, he realized, oh, shit, my fucking gallbladder has to come out. That was horrifying for us kids when we were young. But, during gallbladder surgery, he's like, you know what? I need a comfort break. And I guess these doctors do that. All right, go take your comfort break. We got this. Yeah, I know you guys got this. I'll be back. But I need a minute. And he walks off. He goes into another area where they do surgery that was empty at that moment, and he had sex with a nurse that had nothing to do with the gallbladder case that he was working on. He went in another room. He went in another room during gallbladder surgery and had sex with another nurse. Oh my God! And I'm here going, that fucking rules. Look, it's not the same, but oh shit. All right. Oh fuck, I gotta go. Look, this is gonna be hard for you to understand, but I used to be an insanely good-looking guy with crystal blue eyes. I had to hide my eyes. I think that's why I squint to this day, because I couldn't handle what my eyes were attracting. Just women for days. So I started squinting to knock down my numbers. And then I had the long fucking blonde hair. I was a good looking lad. And I was also single when I started in radio. And there were girls that, were begging for attention. And this is why I can relate to the gallbladder guy. I had a roommate, John, who would come by WCMF in Rochester. And, like I've said many times, if I had continued playing music on the radio, I would have left radio a million years ago. I thought it was stupid. I never thought it was impressive at all. And so in the middle of playing these long rock blocks where I was only talking like twice an hour for like a minute or two, I had about 20 minutes to kill. And I had girls pounding on the back fucking door of the radio station. And my roommate John would come by after the bars closed because I was doing the late night shift. I taught him how to be a DJ within 10 minutes. And I said, I will be right back. He would be so excited. I'm like, you see when this fucking thing ends? This song ends with a fade. When this fades, right, you hit this sweeper. And sweeper's like, you're listening to WCMF, the home of rock and roll. And then you hit the next fucking song. And now I need a long song. Or you think you could sing into another one. Okay, then you have to take this fader down, take this CD out, cue this up, go to track 4, pop the fader back up. When this song ends, can you hit that button and I'll be back? And then I put myself on the goddamn clock. And then I would have a little fun. I'm not going into the details because I said recently when Howard Stern talks about having backdoor sex, it fucking makes you puke. There's a time, you get too old to talk about that. stuff because your audience is going to fucking puke in their cars. But anyway, that's why I can relate to the surgeon. During gallbladder surgery, he said he needed a comfort break. He then went and had sex with another nurse. He got caught because the story goes he got caught by another nurse looking for a piece of equipment. Bullshit. We all have someone we work with that's a bit on the nosy side. And I guarantee this person, another nurse, was very nosy. Where did he go? Where did he go? And she probably had her suspicions. You know, because Sally's coming to work looking a little too hot in her nurse outfit, undoing a button or two. And this nosy fucking coworker's like, wait, I guarantee he's with Sally. I'll be right back. And then, you know, she caught the doctor having sex in another room with another nurse. So the doctor said, I wasn't there, but I believe his words were, my bad. And he got back into the operating room and he finished the gallbladder surgery. Have a good day, guys.